Well, the the average person probably doesn't pay attention to this, but I'm a government giveaways nerd. I'm always looking for what the government has to give away, and they do. I mean, it, like $3 to $4 trillion every year comes back to individuals and families. I mean, that's average about $15,000 to $25,000 for every family in the United States, and that's what people don't realize. You know, and the rich people do, and they take advantage of more than their share because it's for all income categories. But the government doesn't advertise, so the average person has no idea where it is, and that's why I'm here, I guess. I thought the government would do this. I found this 50 years ago, and I thought the government would take care of helping people find their programs that they're eligible for, because everybody's hurting. But half the country, to me, can't pay a $500 bill. They have an expense that comes in, and they're living hand to mouth. And they don't have to do that if they know the programs that help them do things or help them create more income and things like this. And it's a little complicated, and that's why I set up lescohelp.com. And what we do is help individuals unlimited personal help to apply to what was that? Every government grant that you're eligible for. And we do that 24/7. We do it with even members helping members. They're live not 24 hours, usually about 2 or 3 hours a day. We have members that are live that answer your questions about how to do this because they figured it out, see? And I've been doing this 50 years. I'm afraid that I can't relate to people just starting out about getting government grants. So they're there to help you for free. And that's what Lesco Help is all about. It's about teaching you. It's about getting personal help with any application. We have it. We'll show you where it is, and we point you in the right direction. Because otherwise, you go to Google, you're just going to wind up wasting money, getting scammed, and whatever. The good stuff really comes from nonprofit organizations and government offices. Okay. Now here's a chart here that is from the Federal Reserve that plans graphs how much money is given from government back to people, individuals, and that's called transfer payments, okay? And this grows every year, no matter who's in power. And unfortunately, this is why we're in debt, because we don't get rid of the old stuff. So we got stuff sitting around giving out money, and we forgot why. But it's there, and you can't get rid of it until you pass a law, and that's so hard. So I want to show you, I've created something, so if you're not a member, you could start right away tonight by downloading this report that shows you for every state. It shows you the free people that are in that state to help you get the money and help you need for anything. Let's go through that little report. Okay, it's a state-by-state government offices that provide free mentoring, consulting, and research for you to get your government benefits, okay? Because, I mean, supposedly the government's doing it, but you and I know they're not doing too good of a job. Thank you very much. So somebody's had to do it. And that's what I do. So you have videos here that describe the process. Watch this video and you'll never have to search Google again for financial assistance. That's what people do. They go to Google looking for financial help and they don't have any money. Everything you find in Google is people going to get money from you. Now, I show you the programs that people give money to you, but you can't find them in Google because there's billions of websites that want to get. And you really, I show you how to, you got to get off the computer and on the phone. That's what really works with bureaucracies. It's not, trying to find the right application to do it. Maybe that happens for big programs or something that they have like Social Security, but they're already there and they'll be there forever. The real opportunities now are in these small programs locally. That's where the money for housing, the money to start a business, the money to pay your bills, to pay your rent, to pay your mortgage, to pay your utilities. All this is local. It's not a big place. So it's different everywhere. And also not as local, there's like 20 or 30 organizations that do that in your city. And I want to show you how to find those because they're there. So that's why I put this report together. Even if you don't have to give me a nickel, okay? And it's all here that you follow the instructions here, and then you download, and anybody, you could share these reports with everybody. I have 50 separate reports, one for every state, that you could just start getting help today. And some of these emergency grants, you could get in like 7 days. Yeah. It all depends. Every grant is different. You can't really tell. Income requirements are all over the lot. 80% of the free money the government gives out has no income requirement at all. That's incredible to me. I mean, I never thought of that. I thought that was them. But you just go on this list, download your list. You in Colorado? Okay, you can download Colorado list. Okay, now here again, I have little instructional videos for all of these offices that help you. It says free experts are much better than Google, right? Because Google, you get 1 billion websites. You talk to an expert in your city, your state, that keeps track of the programs, like to buy a house or whatever. They're going to know more about this than Google ever will, because they've been studying this. They help people. Their job is to help you find this money. Okay, now you have to pay me to do that. You don't have to pay them. You already paid them with your taxes. People don't know they're there. So they're like the Maytag repairman sitting there. Oh, I wonder what's going on. Somebody's going to call today. That was an old advertisement about a Maytag washing machines or something like that. He had nothing to do. He was the Maytag repairman. Nobody ever called. So everything, anything with business. Okay, I'll show you the office in your city that helps you soup to nuts, ground to grave, cradle to grave. That's what it is. On starting or expanding any kind of business that you want to do, or even a nonprofit or an invention. All that is free. There's other people like that for housing. And I see videos of these. You can see the bureaucrats that are there to help you. And they're explaining to you on the video how they're there to help you. I mean, that's it. Eliminate all that stuff. How to get rid of your debt without going to Google and spending an arm and a leg. There's people on the ground in your county, in your city, in your state, and dozens of them that are there for free to help you solve that problem. But nobody knows that. People do free research for you on anything, even how to find local nonprofits that giving out grants. Or if you have a problem in rural areas, or gardening, or you have a house problem, or a home repair problem. All those grants for everything. And that's what I do. You go through that list, you call the people, and that's what you have to do. But we're not trained to do that. And everybody in Google says, oh, it's so easy and everything. It may be easy, but most likely it won't be. And that's the problem. If I keep telling you it's easy, you're going to stop. And you can't stop. Don't do that. Don't stop. Because then they're the people who don't get anything. People who stop doing it. Because that's right. It may take you more. Roll up your sleeves. If you have a better way to do it, go do it. If you have a better, easier way to get money, go do it. But if you don't, man, this is real money by giving out real people, and they give out an average of like $25,000 to every family in America every year. And we give out grants too. So if you're a member of Lesco Help, you're eligible to apply for our grants, and we give out like $75,000 every month. Now that's peanuts to what the government gives out. But it's really our profit to show you that we're just here to help you. So if we make a profit, we're giving it back to you. We're not buying yachts and all that kind of shit that fat cats do. No, I'm here to spend the rest of my life just help people know the programs that are out there to help their life a little easier. That's what it is. Get a little easier, so you get a little lift in your life and get rid of that problem, because that problem is anxiety it creates in your body and causes other kind of diseases, I believe. I'm not an expert at this. I'm just guessing, and I know how I feel when that happens. And so, the organs and all that kind of stuff have to react to fight all that tension you build up. So let me show you how to get rid of some of that stuff, because the government has this stuff for you, but you got to know about it. So let me tell you. I love telling people where to go. Please just let us help you. Thank you.